Alrighty, welcome back to Colonist.io. We're playing our placement games to our daily Catan videos that are no longer daily Catan videos. They come out whenever they come out videos. So we're gonna jump right in. Oh, we're literally jumping in. All right, into the board. Here we go. I gotta place third. I have not practiced or warmed up at all. I'm looking at the board. I see a lot of options. I don't know what I'm looking at. We'll get there. I'm just not even gonna look at it until I have to place. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. We're playing this is our second season of ranked. We could kind of like start at the very end of last season, but we are playing our placement games right now, joining along. I do know the game. It turns out I am a beginner. So if there's any tips, tricks, techniques, things you think I can be improving on, throw them down in the comments below. Timestamps are appreciated. While you're down there, click that like button. And also feel free to hit the subscribe button. We're going to be pushing a little bit more for subscribers. We have a subscriber goal currently on the channel of beating my mom subscriber count. That's a crazy sentence. But we'll figure it out. I see sheep around 6s. Low brick. There. I mean, this 8-10-4 is interesting. Let's actually look where we can go. 8-10-3. I mean, the 8-10s are interesting. Low wood. I like the 9-5-10, but that's a double resource. We've learned that we don't want to be on a double resource. We could even have this 6-5-10 and try and get a stone on the way back because we get to go 2 in a row. So we'll see. I'm looking at high sheep over here. Where's the sheep port? 8-10. That's just a free road. Double sheep with nothing. Or wheat sheep on the 3-9-4 over here. Low or wheat sheep up here. Not really seeing anything super crazy. The 8-4-3 is something I would probably take on the way back, which means I need a sheep and a wheat. Maybe this 5-6-11, 8-4-3 is a good combo. You can push up to this ore port. If you're going that, do you want the 5-6-12? No, I think more wood is better. You're going to be low on brick. So now blue's gone for the mistake that I've made frequently. I think your first placement, you do not want a double resource, even if it's the best production. Although that's funny because this isn't even the best production. But the 9 and 5 on wheat on this board, first of all, there's going to be low wheat everywhere else, which might be interesting of kind of tying that up. But this 5-6-11 is now more coveted. Even the 5-4-11 and the 5-6-12 are both fine. Maybe the 5, no, because I need the sheep. But this is going to be one of those, and this was a bot that placed. So this is one of those placements that's really not that strong. I'm looking at the 8-4-3, but I feel like if I'm going 8-4-3, I don't have any wheat now to pair with my stone. So the stone is less valuable. We have the 8-10-4. We can come down to the 8-3. And just go pure or wheat sheep. This is just a bad placement off the start. I think the 8-4-3 is going to be better in pretty much every scenario. This is going to be building. I'm going to need a sheep and a wheat. We have the 6-11-12 on the way back. I think the 8-4-10 is going to be our best option. And let's move up to the sheep port here. Blue is not fighting for it. I think this is going to be where I want to go. It's going to have decent production. We need to get a sheep and a wheat. We have the 6-11-4 over here. We have the 6-11-12 up there. We also have both the 6-3-9 and the 6-9-3 if we go really crazy on the sheep down here. This will get us all 5 resources. All right, orange is going on the pure or wheat sheep. And then they're going to come back with probably this 8-3-4 on the second half. They're going to have not enough wheat to make up their strategy. So I think the 6-11-4 is where we're going to go. Okay, we're not going there. So I don't have any. I guess we can go with the 6-11-12. Not perfect. A little bit more or not as much wheat as we want. That's the only area that's going to get me all resources. Where do I expand from there? We can go to the stone port. I don't have a 3-1 port that's easy to get to. Maybe up on the 9. If that's the case, I need to get sheep and wheat. The 6-3 doesn't make any sense at all. Double sheep down here also doesn't make sense. I think the 6-11-12. And if that's the case, we're going to need more wheat. So I'd want to point over to this 11-4, ironically. I know pointing up probably makes more sense, but going to the 11-4 mostly for the extra wheat. Now I have the sheep port, but I don't really have a lot of sheep production. And I maybe going for the 692 made sense, but then I don't have any wheat, and I think that's gonna be bad. So we're gonna try and get to the sheep port is less relevant now. We can build a road. Do we go for this 11-4 first, or do I go for the sheep port first? I think my plan for the sheep port makes less sense, but that'll be helpful later in the game. So let's go over here and let's just take a development card. Knight's going to be useful as defense once again. We'll keep it up and rooving and grooving as we're juicing around wherever we go. I mean, if we get to orange is pushing over to the 3-1, we might go to the 11-4, and if we get there, we might even push over to this 4-8, depending on what our skill set looks like. We can battle with orange. I don't know how to get to more sheep, so the sheep port is like less enticing than my initial thought, even though we have the 6 sheep. Don't have wood. This is our number one goal right here is the 11-4. Where else do I look at? I think coming down to the 8-4. Not sure. Or sheep brick. Not going to be able to trade for settle, so we're just going to pass. Let's just move a little bit quicker. The thing is that sheep may get traded pretty frequently. Okay, we can't have that there. Who am I racing against? Orange. Orange and red. Blue's a bot, not as interested. Let's get this off of here. Orange and red. I mean, I don't want to block me. I think we just got to block this, but it doesn't really slow down the game. I think maybe the brick. Let's slow it down. Let's steal from orange. The crazy brick block worked out. Does anyone want to trade for a tree? Probably not. I'm already seeing the sheep port have value here, so maybe that is our second spot to go to. And then our third spot maybe over here in the 9-12. I'm not sure. Brick for sheep. Don't need more sheep. Brick for 2 sheep. I don't want to do that because that's going to put me at... No, that'll put me at 7. I don't want to help orange right now. That helps orange more than it helps me. There's a chance of me 7ing out. And then they held at 6. It's interesting. All right. Once again, we're looking for wheat. I don't really have good access to a 3-1. Maybe I need to go for the sheep port and then push up to the 9 on the wheat. All right, that's a free card. I don't think anyone's going to trade away their wheat. So can we trade this for a sheep? Or a wheat? Brick. There we go. I'm just going to take a development card. Do I want to take the development card or do I want to hold? Play it a little risky. And I think I need to get to the settle first. No one else is really pushing for development cards. I'm going to hold. If I get a 10, that's going to get us our city. And now one more wheat gets us, a wheat gets us a city. A 10 gets us a settlement, and we can potentially be trading around if we need to. I'm not as worried about 7ing out, and I'm not worried about getting robbed because nobody has a knight. So we'll see. We'll see what's moving around. But getting to the settle first, ironically, we were getting a lot of stone. So maybe the stone port's helpful. And then to the sheep port up over here to this wheat again. And then I think we wheat sheep it up and send it. Orange with the upgrade. They're the wheat sheep player, but they don't have any development cards. That's the strategy I always mess up on. We need one more wheat or a wood. How about a 10? Okay, a 6. Let's see, an 11 gets us a city, a 10 gets us a wood. I'm going to try and see if we can trade away something to get a wood or a wheat. All right, that didn't really work out for our best case scenario. If that's the case, who am I blocking? Orange is kind of in a dangerous spot, but I don't really have a good spot to block them by myself. Let's take from red. I'm looking for a tree. I don't think anyone's going to trade me a tree. Got to give it a shot. Oh, we got one from orange. That's kind of psycho. And they didn't even take the 2-for-1. They went too fast. All right. Now we're back up in action. We're staying with the lead pack. Got our 2-for-1 stone. Looking to the sheep. This sheep's going to get stolen early game, but late game it's going to be put on elsewhere, and then there we go. All right, there's our next road. Double 11 over there. Let's just put our road down. I know it's losing a little bit of flexibility, but we're not going to be stolen from. Sheepport is interesting. It's going to make this get stolen from more frequently, but I'm not as concerned about that. If we get a city, do we upgrade the 10-8-4 to help expand right off the bat, or do we upgrade the 12-11-6 for more development cards? I think I'm going to lose the development card battle with orange, but this is going to make this 4 stone get stolen from all the time, so I don't think this is a good upgrade. I think this is a worse upgrade, but better situationally. 6 stolen again. 7, move that robber off. Red's going to put it maybe on the 4. Maybe on this 9. Probably on the 4. Red's kind of mad at me for stealing their brick. Orange is in the best spot right now. Yep. I think maybe just solo stealing from orange, but I don't really have, I'm sharing so many resources with orange. We're just going to go there. Let's just take a development card. We've got a knight as defense. It's great news. Not helpful, but great news for right now. Looking for our settle. Once again, blue is doing nothing. They're down there with the sheep. They have a wheat, sheep, wood strategy. See how it plays out for you. All right, I can't do anything. I'm just going to pass and play a little bit quick. I don't really think there's anything to do on that turn. Everyone has a lot of cards, a lot of production. Wood. No wood's been rolled. It's a low wood game. I have the most amount of wood, but I don't really have anything to do with it, and the 10s and 4s haven't been rolling as frequently. Once we get to the sheep port, then upgrading the sheep makes sense. Then go into the 9 for more wheat, and then upgrade. Boom, 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 boom. We got like a million things we need to do. No wood. Sorry, buddy. Where do you see the wood is rolled in the last? It's been sheep, 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 sheep. Five. All right. Everyone's at 3 right now. I don't have to worry about this robber, but hang on a second, because red could block me. They put it on this sheep last time. Do they still think orange is in the lead? All right, let's see if red steals from me. Can't have that there. Let's put it over here. Okay, we got a wood and a nothing. Unlikely trade, but we'll give it a shot. All right, pass. 1 card off. Got a development card in hand. 1 brick for next settle. Orange got their 3-1 port and a pretty high production slot at that as well. Got to keep an eye out for orange. Blue keeps moving it to the 6 wheat. I need an 8 to roll. I haven't seen that many. Okay, we can't get an 8 to roll because the 8 just got robbed. Okay, 6 roll. It's funny. Where's the bot? Does anyone have brick? I'm surprised that the tree. No one's giving brick up here. So let's just take a development card. Double road building. That could be helpful to get over to this 9 3-to-1 port. But realistically, without the settlement, it's kind of useless. Just hang on to it in hand. Orange getting robbed from the bot. Why you're in first place. Robot's not smart enough. I don't know. The 2 highest production multi-squares that blue's not on. Where would you expect the bot to place? They're not going to block this 3 brick. I've been stealing from red. Okay, everyone has more production value than me. It's okay, I've got these 2. Can't really do anything with the nothing here. So let's wait. Wood for sheep? No. Yeah, brick. Yeah, brick or a wheat. But the brick keeps getting blocked, so you don't have any brick. I mean, no. We're not going to do that. You got 11 cards. You have to be able to do something here. You should be able to 2-for-1. You're in first-ish place. Debatable between orange and red. How I keep finding myself in last place. What happened here? I thought I was good at this game. I keep struggling here. Yeah, orange is actually way in the lead here. So we got to block orange. I can't really block their 4. I have to just keep blocking their 3 wheat. All right, we're not going to get this robber off the 8 here. I could still make my way up to this 9. Okay, sheep mono from the bot. Bot's going crazy. I mean, where else do I want to go with this double road? I could go block this 4-8 here. Yeah, I do need a brick. Well, now I need a sheep and a wheat. I don't think that's going to happen either. I mean, if I block orange at the 4-8, that would be sick. I need a wheat. Does it help me? No, but it does block orange. All right, they're doing it. They set themselves up for being so far in the lead. I think getting the stone. Sorry, man. Gotta do it. I think I had to do that. They would be way too far ahead with the ore wheat sheep. They cannot get that extra ore. That would have been really bad. I know that's not really exactly where I needed to go. Definitely not maybe the best plan here, but for sure, very useful to not let orange get too far ahead. Had to go for that block. Still number locked here. Now we can block red. And red we need to block by going on this 5 here. Let's keep passing. Looking for ore wheat sheep. Bot has army. I can push for army. They have a lot of cards though. Yeah, we're pushing for dev cards and then the sheep port at some point. Dev card, sheep port, upgrade. If we can get to the 9, cool. If not, we're going aggressive dev cards here. Damn, blue keeps going here. My sheep production's so low and it keeps getting stolen from. Who's red think is in the lead? Me. Or orange has no cards. Orange has done 2 bad trades with me, which is kind of brutal, but what do you expect me to do? Not take them? And like, it's not like they were bad trades like they're given up, but it was like 1-for-1 trades that clearly benefited me, and they could have tried to squeeze a little bit more. Bot pushing for army is going to make it really tough for me to win. Who has road? Does anyone have like a good shot at road? Red could connect here. Kind of scary. They could also connect down below. Not getting the rolls we need. It's fine. Can't do anything about it. 9-12 is taken. They keep moving. That sheep gets blocked, but that's fine. I got the sheep I need. I just need the... What do I need? I need... I guess an 8 might get me there. Yeah, my wheat production's not high enough here. That does block the wood port here, and I know I have the 4 and the 10 almost doubled up on wood with no 3-1. Orange blocked again. Very tough. So orange went from being very strong to being very tough, and they're not going to get army. I don't even know if it's possible with the amount of cards that are left for them to get army. So orange is pretty much out. We got to block red. I can't do anything if I'm not getting rolls. All right, there we go, 4. Red is the most dangerous person. Blocking their 5 is going to be strong. Blocking the 8 that I'm on is going to be strong, but I'm not going to block myself here. Okay, orange blocked red's road. It's great news. That's actually best case scenario because orange is pretty much out of it. I'm not worried about them winning. We need a brick and a wheat. So an 8 and an 11. How about just a 5? It seems unlikely, but we'll throw out some 1-for-1 trades. Everyone's thinking about that one. Try one more. Wood for wheat. Okay, we're just going to pass and hold at 6. I can't do anything with my stuck hand. I don't have any wheat production, which is really tough. There's a lot of production, and we have the 2-for-1 with a stone. Maybe I could have done that last round. I guess I forgot that I even had the 2-for-1 with a stone. Okay, no 7. So we can do a brick or a wheat. Seems like it should be possible. Okay, and then we can do U for a brick. Get our settle on the sheep port. Pass, at least get our hand unstuck. Get a little bit more production. Okay, nailed it on the 10. Not going to get to this wood port. Might be able to push for this 3-1 port, but I need to upgrade something first. I have no more settlements left. Upgrade slot, I think the 8-4 actually with this ore port. We've got all 3 ore production slots. So maybe the 8-4 is actually our first production because the 8s that get rolled, even though red's in first and this might be blocked. Number 1, number 2, and push for the ore. I never thought I'd be trading ore in. There we go. There's our 2 wheat. 2 more ore, and that'll get us our upgrade. And then dev cards, I suppose. If we can upgrade, we'll go for it. If we can't, we'll go for dev cards. It's pretty much our game plan. Pushing to block red. All right, red 7'd out. That's fantastic news. Where are they blocking? Who do they think is in the lead? Me. I mean, blue has army locked up. Okay, they took the rare ore. Well, it's not rare for me, but it's not good. All right, we're gonna roll. Don't think I'm gonna get an ore. Do I take it for a brick? I don't know if I trade this for a brick and build out a road. That seems like kind of a silly play. Holding at 7 seems like a silly play, but I don't really know what to do. So I think I'm just going to pass and hold at 7. Okay, we've got a lot of everything now. I don't want to build up here without being able to upgrade first, so pushing for the ore. Technically, this 2 wheat is 1 extra ore. Or, I mean, the 2 sheep is 1 extra ore. I've got a lot of cards now. It's kind of dangerous. All right. We need to get rid of 1 more. I think getting rid of a wood. Maybe the brick. No. The wood. This could be development card. This is also 1 ore away from what we need. Okay, we're 2 ore away from what we need. I'm definitely the big loser here getting stolen from. That's fine. I think red makes sense for them to steal from me. Sheep are great. Maybe the 6, 11, 12 does make more sense to upgrade. I think it's going to get blocked less frequently. Wheat for a sheep. No, thank you. Even though the 12 is never going to get blocked. But it's not going to roll. But 1, 2, 3 for upgrades, I believe, is my game plan if we ever get that far. No one's really made any moves the past few turns. There's been a lot of 7s. All right. Blue still, I mean, they don't have very, blue could be winning this, which is kind of funny that the bots are actually like pretty tough to be sneaky against. And 6, 7, 8 could get a quick upgrade. They got a lot of wheat, no ore. Just with that 3 to 1, they seem to be doing fine. I've got 2 ore stolen from me the past 2 turns, both from red. And they're Robin, stealing from orange. I haven't got the chance to get development cards. There's 1. Give it a shot. Okay. We're going to upgrade the 6, 11, 12. Next is going to upgrade the 8, 4. But this is hopefully going to make something else more blocked than this 8 or the 4 here. Wow, orange made it all the way down there. Good for them. They have the brick port. They've got the 8 and the 3 and the 5. Blue Robin from me. They think I'm in the lead. Interesting. I may be. I'm not sure. I think blue's in the lead now. Blue's moving all over the place. They've got so many robbers. Not a lot of development cards left. We do need to try and snag some of those because I cannot win without them. Right? How do I? I need to get some points. I mean, I have no cards right now. I can't do anything. What is my actual win condition? I think I gotta block blue. A lot of wood. Can I get road? I don't really see a path to road. Blue keeps moving. I mean, blue with 8 knights. That's kind of crazy. And they, oh my God. So we can upgrade 3 more. Gets us to 9 and then place 1. I guess we can always just like try and push up for this 9 then. And then upgrades. But the upgrades are going to be so slow because I don't have enough wheat. Blue's been bought since the start. What are you talking about, Orange? They've been bought for the whole time. Are you mad that I stole from the bot? They're in the lead. The 5s are insane. There's been a lot of 5s this round. Okay, can't do anything here. I'm going to keep holding. But I don't think anyone else has a good win condition either. Like all of the win conditions are you have to upgrade, and there's not enough wheat to upgrade except for the bot, but the bot is just pushing for these development cards. So I do think I actually need to get over to this 9 then. This is my new next target. The 3-to-1 port with the 9. So we need some 8s to roll. Okay, the 11 is great news. It could be another city. We need a 6 and then a trade. Let's try a 2-for-1 for an ore again. See what happens. Try a 2 wheat for a brick. Rare wheat, and it's blocked. Do I go for the more production on the wheat, or do I go for the development card? This is where I don't know what to do. I think a development card. I think I have better expandability. Okay, we got a mono. That's like actually great news. Now we got to keep track. We have a bunch of sheep out there. The sheep could be really, really valuable for us if a lot of sheep roll. Because we can actually trade some in, build up here. We're looking for a lot of sheep. Okay, a lot of sheep just got spent. There's 2 sheep for me. An 8 or a 6 get me to the next settlement area. I might hang on to this monopoly card. Red pushing for road, but they don't have anywhere to go, but they've blocked orange. And they can go up here. Red took road. With red wins. All right, red just snuck in there. Let's see, I guess they had 2 victory points. I never would have expected them just to sneak out road. How am I so bad at seeing these things? I don't get it. I don't know exactly what I'm going. Let's go through the stats here. Dice stats, low 8s, low 4s, low 10s, all the numbers I was at. I think my actual like card rolling was actually pretty low here. Going through these pretty quick. Resource stats here. Yeah, I was like the way lowest on the resource stats. Did I have terrible placements, or was I just so dedicated on the 8, 4s, and 10s and they did not roll? I mean, I didn't lose that many resources, but I didn't roll that many. 58 from dice. Like I was way behind the whole game. I don't think my placements were even that bad. Was it that terrible? A lot of 6s and 5s, and I mean the 5s were insane. There were more 5s than 8s or 9s. I didn't have any 5s. The wheat, the brick down here, and then the 9s was the sheep over there and something else. Dang, maybe it was a little bit there, but if this was more even, I feel like I could be right in there. There were a few rolls. I just didn't have anything. Well, we'll see you on the next episode. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. GG, I suppose.